Hey folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to our Monday live stream. We're taking another bit more of a break from Motorsport Manager, although I suspect it'll be back next week, if not the week after that. So if you're looking for the Vroom Vroom, it'll be back pretty soon. But today we're here to play some FTL, which, despite the fact that it's a game that is entirely in my wheelhouse, I actually haven't played it very much. I've played very little FTL. In fact, we did one stream of it. I've got, what, one or two videos, maybe on YouTube? I'm not even sure. And I played it a couple times outside of that. I have actually beaten the game on easy. But I've never beaten it on normal because I just really have not played very much of it. And so, let's give it a go. One of the things that happened the last time we streamed it, got a lot of really great advice from Twitch. Too much great advice in that I feel like there are multiple ways that you can build and multiple strategies you can sort of pursue in FTL. And because, you know, Twitch chat was guiding it, we ended up sort of doing, like, all of them at the same time, which is possibly not the way to go. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more of a focused kind of vibe going on this time around. Exactly, you have to commit to a build. And I think I think the last time we tried to do it as a stream together and didn't work out, I think it was probably because we were trying to do all the things all at the same time. So we'll see if we can narrow it down a little bit and see how it goes. Yeah, possibly not the way to go. Yeah, it turns out doing everything may not be the route to success. That's Twitch chat for you. Exactly. It's just like when we did the poker streams, right? Every hand, like half chat says, you know, fold, and half the chat says call. It's like, I mean, one of them is going to be right, but it turns out we can't do all of it at the same time. It's like, oh, okay, then I'll call on the flop and fold on the turn. There you go, make everyone happy, or no one happy. Twitch plays FTL, exactly. So we'll go ahead and start a new game. I feel, should we just start with the default ship? I mean, there's a few of them unlocked, not that many, because again, have not beaten the game. There's a few different ones, but I'm wondering, should we just play with the base Kestrel? As far as I know, everything is beatable. I think some of them are a little harder than others. Kestrel's pretty good. Cool. Yeah, I think we'll just do this. Stealth A is pretty difficult. Yeah, is that the robot one? Which one? Because I don't just call them the stealth. Is it this one here? I don't remember. But yeah, we'll go with the Kestrel. We'll go with the base experience. I think I'm going to leave the Advanced Edition content off because I think it adds a lot more stuff, which is very interesting, but might dilute the pool in a way that's a little hard just starting off. Nesios is a stealth one. Okay. All right. So we'll do that. We'll just start as is. So for those of you who haven't played this game before, it is a wonderful, wonderful game. It came out in like 2012 or something like that. It was a while ago. It's effectively, it's a roguelike in space in a sense. Now, it's not turn-based, but it does kind of sort of have a dungeon system, which is space. We're trying to get through each sector one at a time. We've got the local sector map. We're trying to get to the exit. We don't want to rush to the exit. We really want to go and explore as many star systems as we possibly can before the Rebel fleet shows up. Because the Rebel fleet will, like, kick our ass completely. So we are on a time limit, but we want to try to explore as many things as possible so that we can get as many resources to upgrade our ship, find new weapons, and that sort of jazz. We do have the ship info screen over here showing us our various systems, our crew, our current weapons, and if we have any extra cargo. And this button, oh, that's the settings. How do we do it? Oh, right here. So we can spend scrap, which is the main resource. We can use this to buy things. We can also use this to equip things. There is no draw. Like, I'll turn off the draw command because it's clearly confusing some people. Like, I guess I could have named people. Hold on. You're right. I can name crew members. Can I rename them now? Or do we need to restart? We might. Hang on. I can still rename. Excellent. All right. Manage draw name. Super. Oh, hold on. I still have to reset this, don't I? Ah, no, it's fine. So super normal. Can I paste? No. Super normal. All right, so it's just going to go down to super, but it still works. That's all right. The Nerd Wonder. I forgot we do get to name people, so that's something. And then finally, we've got Cookie Dough. Cookie Dough, like that. All right, welcome to the group. Again, if you haven't seen this before, we do have power over here that we can assign to different systems. It's been a long time since I played this one. The power, the system, the weapon power gets reset down to nothing after every jump, right? So, I mean, we might want to have the weapon systems engaged, but we don't necessarily... we're going to start the fight with nothing. We can probably turn off the med bay right now. Maybe give extra engine power, which helps with evasion and also charges jump drives faster. I have the extra content disabled right now. Is there anything else we should do before we get started? We might want to hotkey the positions. I mean, we're all humans. I think we need a pilot, because otherwise we have no evasion, and evasion is really good. I think someone working in the engine also boosts our evasion. Yeah, so we're getting an extra 5% evasion from that. Plus, we need someone here to charge the things. And then someone in the weapons room. I don't think you need someone in the weapons room, but I think your weapons charge faster with someone in there. Something like that. We can save our positions with the slash, and we reset them with enter, so if they move around, they can do something like that. Oh yes, and I do have to move the face cam. I wasn't sure where it was going to have to be until we got started. Something like that I think will work. We'll see where we end up with. Is there any other prep I need to go? Is it better to man weapons or shields? That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. I suspect we're gonna want a fourth person quite quickly, and we'll put them in shields. Shields greater than weapons? Okay. Is it front slash or back slash? Okay, forward slash. Done. Shields versus weapons pretty close. Yeah, okay. Alright. So I was thinking we'd jump here. Oh yeah, we need to get drones off to move again. Right? So our goal is to, like... We're trying to deliver a message to the Federation, right? I mean, our ultimate goal is we get to the final sector, then we have to fight the big boss. Whiskey and chocolate! So forward scout of the Rebel fleet. So, we can... they're trying to jump away, which would be bad for us. We can pause... Is it pause now? Yes, pause there. Are there commands to, like, make it auto-pause more? Because part of me wishes it was maybe more of an explicit turn-based thing. I don't know. Hey, Nachos! Puns time. What's up? The ceiling. What did the grape say when it got crushed? Nothing. It just let out a little whine. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a venom. Last pun. Geology rocks, but geography is where it's at. Have a good Monday. Thank you very much, Nachos. Always good to get the puns. Yeah, so what we'll probably do is we'll do quite a bit of toggling the autopilot on and off for depending on what we're trying to do. I think oftentimes we'll have it on unless we need some very specific things. And what do people like to target first? Like, I think I would often do something like throw the missile. So the missile ignores shields. I would throw the missile at the shield system, try to knock it out, and then my actual lasers would then go and maybe disable the weapon systems. There is an enemy transporter, which is going to be... We might just lose someone right away to, like, a boarding action, which would be bad. Take the shield first myself. Yeah, I just think usually the missile is enough to take out the shield. But we could go the other way around, because the burst laser does fire twice, so the first one will knock the shields down, and the second one will hit the system, theoretically. Well, I will often, like, lock the lasers on auto, and then I'll maybe manually throw the missiles. Missile either pilot or engines. Oh yeah, because knocking out the pilot will also stop evasions. That's quite interesting. Alright, let's put the lasers on auto fire on the shields. And it's control click to do the opposite, right? So if I control click, it's going to fire a single missile. So it's going to fire a single missile there. And then the lasers will just keep firing, and I can time out another missile or something like that. But if we can just keep the shield down, that's going to be okay. It's been so long since I've played. And yeah, I never played a lot. So they are teleporting over. Can we just suffocate this guy? Oh. Do I not have door locks? We need to upgrade our systems to have auto-locking doors, don't we? So we're already starting with Twitch being Twitch, and that everyone has different suggestions for where to attack, which is going to be a problem. So remember very carefully that your opinion, no matter what, there's going to be literally every possible system that is possible to attack. Someone is going to be saying that. So if we don't pick yours, is just because it's hard to see in the mess. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. I'm sure you think you're right, but that's not necessarily the case. So we'll just send everyone over here. Maybe I'll leave you in here so we don't eliminate our dodging completely. Ow. Okay, it's not on fire. That's good. Did our miss? I think our missile missed. And yeah, we are keeping the shields offline. So as long as we keep lasering this, the shields will never come back online, so we'll keep doing a lot of good damage. I think I might queue up another shot over here. Well, the missiles are expensive. Now, the Nerd Wonder is taking some damage here. Ow. Our cockpit is down, but it's going to be repaired because someone is there. Alright. You're back. Go back to your positions. I guess I don't really need to man shields, actually, since these guys are only using, they're only using missiles, right? Now, when you get used to the game, you can start to spot what the weapons are. I don't think there's any way to get that information. There's no tooltip on them. Yeah, the missiles do hurt. You're right. Targeting the weapons might be good. Well, at this point, the shields are, like, really, really injured. So I will switch my lasers the next volley over to the weapon system. Although they're nearly dead. We'll just drain the oxygen out of this room. Put it to fire. We'll check the whiskey and chocolate after this fight. There you go. Alright, fire. There's no oxygen. There we go. There's hotkeys for the doors, right? X. Okay. I mean, I could open all the internal doors just to equalize the oxygen a little quicker, but that's going to have to be okay. We definitely took some damage, and that sucks. Let me go and enable our med bay for a sec. Get everyone back up to full. Yeah, take the time to heal before that. It's like the health, the oxygen, and the shield. Well, the shields come up pretty quick, but mostly it's like the health and the oxygen levels. You'll want to like take the time to get them to max out before you jump. So we'll let the oxygen come back up. And it did save their location, yeah. And what was the whiskey and chocolate? So we had Crinsey. Thank you very much, Crinsey. Could be wrong. Believe this game started as London Bear submission. Did it really? Either way, really? London Bear? I guess it was running way back in, of course. Either way, one of the best games. This is one of the first series I recorded on my YouTube channel back in 2013. So cool to see you play it. Yeah, I really, it is a game I would like to spend more time. It's actually a game that does reward you the more you play, because it's really about understanding what systems the enemy is packing, what you're facing, and then how to best neutralize the threats presented by those systems. And it is very much the more you play, the much stronger you get. And another one in from Cool Man Nachos. I lie about the pun. Oh, you had more? You had a crazy dream last night. I was swimming in an ocean of orange soda. Turns out it was just a fantasy. In near endless space, there's no room for error to make. Oh, no room for error. Ha ha. High risk, high reward scenarios try to disable the enemy instead of destroying it. Yes. Well, we have done that. Eliminating their O2 or teleporting over and killing all the dudes, because we get more parts from doing that, right? I think so. Alright, everything's full. Systems are set up the way I think they should be. Now, one of the first things that I usually prioritize is getting an extra pip in shields. Well, first of all, getting to level 2 shields is very important so that you don't take any damage at all. But even getting the first pip is pretty good because it makes it so that if the shield system takes a little damage or even an ion thing, your shields will still be up. Yeah, you recommend rushing level 2, because that's usually what I do first. And in fact, I feel like I'm going to put 20 points in right now. We're not going to be able to really... First of all, the extra pip doesn't do anything. You need 4 pips to get level 2 barrier. And even level 2 barrier, you really need more power bars to be able to run it. But it feels good to put a point in right now, just because it will give us a buffer against some certain types of incoming damage. So, I'll continue just on the back over here. Again, we're trying to see as many sectors as we can before we leave here. So this still seems like an okay idea to me. Killing all the enemy crew but not the ship gives more rewards, but it's super hard. Yeah. I mean, we need teleporters, you need like the Rocky dudes or the Mantis dudes, right? Because the Rocky dudes have more hit points and the Mantis dudes do more damage. There's stuff like that. The Rocky dudes are slow. They might not be the best invaders. Received transmission. Sorry, sir. This is nothing personal, but we're under orders. Rebel ships' weapons go hot. Alright, well, this one's not trying to escape. It did send a drone at me, so this thing's going to constantly be zapping me. It's also got... Is this another torpedo system? Rocks don't burn. That's true. That does help for preventing fire problems. Missile launcher plus drones. This is really going to be annoying. The problem is just taking out the weapon system won't stop the drone from hitting me. Just taking out the drone control won't stop the weapons from hitting me. This seems like I might just need to go fast, which means keep the shields offline and just try to do as much damage as possible. But yeah, maybe what we'll do is we'll one-shot the missile at their weapon system, try to bring it down for a bit, and then I'll just keep auto-firing at the shields. Because, yeah, our shields will regenerate fast enough that the drone shouldn't actually be able to do any damage. It's just the missile that ignores shields that's going to be the problem. O2 being down, we've got time to respond to that. I don't know, I might go and take care of that right away. Perfect. So, I don't have the missiles on auto-fire. So we can just wait until maybe their system gets rebuilt. But otherwise, I'm just keeping their shield offline so that I can maximize the damage I do to them. Well, the weapon's back already. So I might missile them one more time. I don't want to use all my missiles too quick. But on the other hand, we have to not die. Okay, now this is interesting. You get more rewards generally if you don't accept their surrender. However, this is really good. The halberd weapon's insanely good. The missiles are good. Yeah, we're going to take this. Wish I hadn't spent that last missile. No one's damaged. Oxygen's coming back online. Now, the halberd beam does a swoop, right? It cuts across multiple rooms. It's one of those. Now, it is blocked by shields, right? And even though it does 2 damage per hit, I think it only takes down 1 level of shield. It ignores 1 shield? Oh, okay. It does 2 damage. So its damage is reduced by the shield layer, but it still does damage. It pierces, but damage reduced. So that's going to be quite interesting. Right now, so theoretically, against something that only has 1 level of shield, we could just halberd beam them. And then, for things later that have more shields, we'll have to take them down with burst lasers. Maybe what we do is we Artemis the shield room, burst laser it, make sure it stays down, then halberd. I think realistically, the thing is we need more power in the weapon system, and then we can use multiple things. Charge time, 17 seconds. So yeah, it's a long charge. Because it's nearly 50% slower than the burst lasers. I'm actually not sure if the halberd beam is worth it right this second. Because every 2 times the halberd beam fires, the burst lasers will fire 3 times. And it does do 2 shots. Or actually 3 shots per charge? Wait. Do we start with the 3-shot version? Oh, beams with the pre-igniter is nice, yeah. I think that right now, like, we're going to use the halberd beam, but I don't know if we use it right off the bat. I feel like we're going to stick with these 2 weapons currently. Do we always start with the Mark II? I thought we started with the Mark I that fires 2 shots instead of 3. This is really good. Yeah, I think right now the burst is better, but we're definitely eager to get the halberd going. Alright. I've got some currency, but I can't get the next shield level, and if anything else, I need the extra power. I could probably put the power in now, because I'm going to need more power to activate more shields regardless, and this will let me run, like, an extra system right now. It'll let me keep my, life support up if I need to. Yeah, all these Twitch tips, I know. And it's like, half of it is contradicting the other half. I mean, we could just upgrade one of these base systems. Get some blast doors, save up for that. Or we could just save up for one of the shops. Maybe I won't get the power now, we'll keep some options open. Sell your ship, retire to farm. That does sound pretty good. Okay, I'm going to move forward a little bit here. I'll move here because it'll reveal more neighboring locations. We got some whiskey and chocolate. What's that? Hey, Loon-Call, thank you very much. Thanks for saving me from boredom and helping me procrastinate on studying for finals. Oh, good. Autonomous scout exploring the beacon, attempt to hide, but the ship finds you and begins its assault. Okay. It's going to try to FTL and run away. Oh, and it's got cloak, which is super annoying. Because I can't remember. I don't even think the weapons charge while the cloak is there. Which... they're so annoying. So I got nothing to do but to wait. And wait. There we go. Oh, you're right. This guy has no shields. I should have switched to the halberd beam immediately. I guess I still can. But I can just target the engine. Well, you're going to be fine. It's pretty squishy. I think I can just burst laser the engine down, which is the only thing I need to do. He is going to hit me here, though. I am about to take a missile. The halberd would swoop across like 3 rooms over here, which would be very nice. Yeah, just take out the weapon. If it's got no crew, can it repair? It must auto-repair the drone. Think I can hit all 4 systems with the beam? I might be able to go from here to there. Yeah, it auto-repairs. If I can beam from here to there, I think what we do right now is we just charge the beam instead. Oh, not quite. Oh, there it is! It'll hit all 4 of these rooms with no shields. It might not go off before they cloak again, which is going to be frustrating. And you're right, if I hit 3 rooms, it's going to be 6 hull damage, and it'll just die in 1 shot. Oh, only one of those is a torpedo. There it is. Maybe with the halberd beam, it does make sense to go back to the weapons instead of here. What we need is we just need another dude. Maybe I will put him here for now, though. Save the new location. Oh, store. Now, we don't have much money. Let me go here first, and then maybe we'll go to the store. Actually, I should be able to go here, then probably the store and be okay, actually. Small rebel ship. Seems to have been refitted to transport rather than combat. Doesn't want to... Let's demand surrender of their goods. Well, they're still armed like crazy, and they're trying to escape. They've got shields. I think what I'm going to do is I'll single shot their weapon system over here. And then we'll repeat shoot their shields and just try to take them out that way. We should have time. I mean, I know they're charging. We will hit the engine, but let me start with this. Well, I don't know. Take this out and then they can't evade after that either. There you go. Weapon system's offline. And then we'll just keep bursting their engine. I was going to say, I could, right before the burst, choose to rocket their shields. So I'm assuming their engine's going to charge slower, because I at least did damage. Ah! Damn miss. There you go. No more engine right now. I'm going to change the lasers. Oh, for crying out loud! They're like, shields greater than engines. Really wrong button. Really. That's really frustrating. Let's just try to use the beam for a bit and see how it works with only level 1 shields. Let's just switch to beam strats on this one. Can we... Hang on. Do something like that. Hit the weapons, the drones, their shield systems all at the same time. And these guys have a missile defense drone. I think I can hit all 5 from the engine room? Holy crap. Wait, is that actually hitting us? God damn. Alright. Didn't think it was going to be long enough, but I guess I'm just underestimating the length of this stuff. Shield being down is pretty bad. Move you over here. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's just keep doing this. Yeah, let's just keep using the halberd beam. Again, it was one of those situations where half a chat was saying one thing, half it was the other. I think the half that was saying the halberd beam is better than the burst, I think they are actually correct in this case. We'll just beam everything. Repair the shields, we'll put you back. And yeah, I think if with the halberd beam, I will want them in here because it's such a large charge time. It's pretty ridiculous. Go back. Ready to yump. Yeah, until they have level 2 shield, then everything changes. But that keeps happening in this game, right? There keeps being these cycles back and forth of different stuff. Now, I don't know if we're going to have enough money to buy anything useful here. I could sell some of the old weaponry. So they don't have crew to hire. We'll repair. I think we'll do a full repair. We did get a bunch of extra fuel, which is good, because I'm not feeling the pressure to do that. I think we might just sit on this. I'm not really feeling these. I might just prefer to use these for upgrades. I looked at page 2 already. I mean, drone recovery, well, we can't afford it, so it doesn't matter, not after the repair. We wouldn't even be able to. We only came in with 49, so. The only question is, do I buy some missiles or some more fuel? And I think the answer is, we're going to be okay. Fuel is always nice, you're right. Maybe I should always, you know, make sure we've got tons of extra, but it will slow down our next upgrade. We've got some missiles, we've got some other weapons. I don't know, I think... Yeah, 16 fuel is a lot for now. If we bought a bunch, I mean, we're going to have to buy more at some point, so we could buy it more now from that logic, but it would prevent us from upgrading. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay for now. I could get the second pip here. Did I add another power bar at some point? No. So if I got another pip and shields, I would need to take 2 power out of something to power the level 2 shields. So I think we can just wait to do it, but that's probably going to be the plan. You know, saying don't heal like leave yourself a 10 damage for an event that might give you health. Pirate ship attack. So there's no I can reach the cockpit. I mean, I could if I started in the cockpit, I'd be able to hit... I might be able to hit everything but the engine. Does the order matter? Wait. Does the order actually happen in sequence of the beam? So hitting the shield first will do more? Oh! Alright. Ooh. Alright, that's just cameras. We can wait. Although if there's a fire there, that'll be annoying. But if there was a fire, we'd get a little indicator, wouldn't we? Over here that there's a fire in that room? I mean, I know it does the art. It looks like it just did 1 point of damage to all these. Oh! We didn't actually... The shield had an extra buffer, so the shields never went down. it. We'll have to watch it on the next one here. The weapons being taken out here is pretty annoying, because it actually reset my charge completely. That was actually really rough. I could temporarily turn on the burst lasers. The repairs are nearly done. Thank you for missing. Safety points and weapons. It might actually be worth more than the safe point shield. We might want to put a buffer in there now to prevent exactly that from happening. Hey, we get some repairs. Cool. Let's move you in here. You can help out as well. Get it done a little bit faster. Give you some repair XP. Although I guess that splits the repair XP. So I could put a buffer point into weapons control right now. But I do have enough to put a point in the shield, put an extra point in power bar. Although I guess I would have to pull a point out of engines to run. Oh, my dudes are damaged. Thank you, I didn't notice. Not all of them are, but some of them. Yeah, maybe we'll get the weapon buffer. I mean, we're going to want more stuff here anyway, and it will protect us from exactly that situation. Alright, yump. Okay, go this way. I could run Halberd plus Artemis, that's true. Oh, just empty space, that's boring. I guess I should at least... Oh, I don't have enough power. I'll have to put a power pip in, but then I could run both, that's true. And that will be kind of handy. There's a distress call over here. These can lead to bigger rewards. Ideally, I would like to do here, then here, then here, here, here. The question is, would I be able to get to the exit safely? And I'm not sure about that. I don't know how much it advances. I mean, clearly it's going to advance to here, but like I don't know how many jumps I've got available for the exit. Yeah, will I make it if I go distress, then here, here, here? I'm not even sure about that. I think I might just have to ignore the distress completely. Ah, that's unfortunate. So... because it's here now, and it's going to cover this one. I think I have to go here, then the exit. I think I got 4 jumps at least. Again, chat is very divided. Well, 4 jumps would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could distress first. Let's try it. It's the first system. You know, if it goes badly, oh well. Alright, distress call, small research station. Appears a small laboratory fire got out of control, is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system's not responding. So we can send this crew in a shuttle to put out the fire, we can dock and rescue the survivors, or we can leave. Never one. Is one the one that's like spiders or something, or we lose it? The thing is, each one of these has a range of results, although they're weighted by things. Dock, don't dock. Thanks, chat. You can lose a crew. So we'll dock and try to rescue. Maybe we'll get a free crew. Spiders are a different event. Alright, we took some damage. We got a bunch of scrap. So before you can begin offloading the survivors, huge blast splits the station apart. Your ship is thrown away and some debris pierces your hull. You watch helplessly as the last of the survivors are consumed in the collapse of the station. So we took some damage for some scrap. Not great, but it's better than losing a person. Let's invest in a power bar. And we'll throw it into the Artemis system, so we'll have it as an option. Oh, my doors are damaged. Did it actually describe that? Change your weapon order? Oh, right! This way, if we only have 3 pips, the halberd beam will stay up? I mean, I could manually turn off the Artemis and turn this back on, but in the meantime it will have lost its charge, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thank you. That's a big one. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be fine. I think we'll make it to the exit just in time. I have teleporters. So, this will hit the oxygen before it hits the shields, but that seems fine. Now, the question is, do I also want to throw an Artemis in here? They do have twin weapons. I feel like I'm going to do a single-shot Artemis at their weapon system. Or, we could Artemis the shield system first. That's true. That might be best. In which case, the Artemis is going to charge first, but we might want to fire it just before the halberd beam. There's travel time, though. Last switch maybe means the shields. It's possible. It's hard because it doesn't actually keep the highlighting up. So maybe I don't know how much of a travel time is involved. Let's see here. Oh, I can't open this right now. That's annoying. Well, that's it. Originally, it was like, take out the weapons first. But I think if the halberd beam does its full 2 damage to the weapon system, that's going to be good enough. So if we missile the shields, then the beam will do tons of damage to the weapon system. And then we'll be okay. A 2 second or 1 second. Okay, so I'm not going to queue up any attacks right now. There's the intruders. Well, at the very least, we have to go and kick their ass. Keep my pilot so we don't lose our dodging, although getting the automation there will be nice. Okay, that's fine. And I don't know exactly... Okay, I think now it looks a pretty good time. I'm going to do a single shot with the missile here, and then I will queue up the halberd beam like so. I think the halberd beam still fired before the missile landed. Son of a bitch. It's not time to turn off auto. I'm using control to single shot the Artemis, and then I want the halberd to just keep firing over and over. I don't think there's going to be a timing thing here. I think we want the Artemis to just fire the second it's recharged without me having to do it manually. I know the beam is instant, but it wasn't charged yet. I figured there was going to be another couple of seconds before it was done charging, but I guess it was only about half a second before the charge came through. Yeah, well, the door upgrades are really good. The thing is, we've had priorities. There you go. So we lost the Artemis here, but the halberd beam is still going and is about to go off. So I think one of the things as well is with the surrender versus not surrender. I think not surrendering gives you a ton more scrap. I don't think the fuel and the drone stuff is worth it here. I think we kill these guys. And I think we get more scrap if we kill them. Which is happening from this one beam anyway. Annoyingly, we took more damage. There we go. So yeah, we got 1 less fuel, and I can't remember how many drones they were offering me. Maybe, was it 4 and 4? Maybe 6 and 4? Maybe a couple of drones? I don't know. Got a little bit less there, but I think they were offering like 9 scraps, so we got more of it, which is pretty handy. We've taken a little damage. There. Oh, we're not actually done fixing the weapon system, but that's okay. They'll be done that in a second. 4 fuel, 2 drones. 5 fuel, 4 drones. Twitch chat! Remember that when you say I don't pay attention to things. I'm just saying. All you gotta do is watch. Oh, he repairs fast. I don't remember. Is there a fast forward button here for these in-between phases? Maybe not. Okay. Everyone's healthy. Ship is repaired. Oxygen is full. Time to yump. And yeah, I think we'll just make it here. Nearby pirate! Advanced hacking? Trying to shut down our engines. Barely operational, move into the attack. Okay. Okay, so we got 1 engine level, like, ion charged, basically, here. This ship layout's gonna be super duper annoying to deal with. Super duper annoying to deal with. I'm tempted to just, like, missile their weapon system instantly. Is this an ion gun and, like, a pulse gun? That will be kind of annoying. I don't think there's any missiles coming. It's like, I can't look at chat anymore, because no matter what, everyone's got completely different opinions. Hit the weapons, hit the shields, hit the engines. Okay, they're both lasers. Heavy laser and a weak burst. Ah, I see. So, what we could do is I think we might try to missile the shields, and then we can swoop the beam this way. It'll hit weapons, oxygen, which doesn't matter, and the cockpit. On the other hand, we could just keep their shields and engines disabled, which means they can't dodge anymore, but I think I like the idea of hitting weapon systems. So I think what I'll do is I'll missile the shield system, so then the halberd will be able to cut through and do crap tons of damage over here. Damn it, I want to check the exact timing of these systems again beforehand, because if it works out that the delay, like the Artemis charge time and the halberd charge time, if it works out nicely, that I could just do something like one-shot this, and then do that. It's quite nice. Beams can't be dodged, you're right, so I don't have to worry about the engines going down. I just don't want their shields to recover just in time for here, but I don't think they'll repair them in time for this. It's not like I'm knocking down the shield with like a beam and I want to time this beam properly. I only have to make sure their shields don't get repaired in time, which they're not going to be. So I think I can just preset this up and that's going to be alright. And the missile will definitely land before the halberd beam is charged, I'm sure. Because I think the missile charge time is like 12 or 13 seconds. Or something like that. Maybe shorter than that, I don't know. Alright, so we took a hit to the shield, but we have the buffer, so we're still going to be okay there. Holy fuck! Okay, no, the missile travel time is insane. No, okay, no, we're fine. This is exactly right. For some reason, I thought the beam had already fired, because I was paused, and I thought this yellow was the beam activating now. But yeah, that's okay. Shields are down, beam will do tons of damage here, and obliterate them. Excellent. Okay, so I can just do that timing. Let me take a look at those numbers now, though, before I forget again. So the Artemis charges in 11 seconds. So it is a 6-second window, but I don't think they're going to repair damage in that time. So I think it's fine for me to just do a setup that way, and we're going to be okay. Do I want to spend scraps now? Oh, fix the shields, please. Yeah, I know the length of the bar is the charge time, obviously. And yeah, cruising weapon, but it's 10 sec. I mean, it's still, you know, a proportional difference, right? It's improving it by 10%. It doesn't say it there. I think that's what it does. Is it part of their skill? Because I know the higher skill will affect it more. Does anyone have the math? About 2 seconds. So it's about a 3-second window is effectively. So if they could repair the system in 3 seconds, then the missile shot will have been wasted. But I don't think that's going to be the case. It's in the crew tab. Oh, there you go. 10% faster. And then if they get a level up, it'll improve that number. So they are shaving like nearly 2 seconds off the halberd beam time. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with this 1-2 punch. Oh, moving these guys in and out, yeah, you can actually see the bar length change, right? So as soon as he mans the weapons, it gives you the extra capacity over there, which is a really nice way of doing it. Anyway, we've got nothing to do now but to warp to the exit, which, as far as I know, never has any enemies or anything unless the rebel fleet has reached. Oh. 2 fuel for 2 drones. I mean, I think drones are worth more than fuel, but that's not really what I need right now. I kind of feel like I'm going to say no. Tough choice between the next level shield and getting the burst laser 2 online now. Do we, in Sector 2 here, are we going to face things with double shields? I don't think so yet, right? Yeah, I'm going to say no. So, to me, my priority is to get my shields up to the next tier. Yep, nope. Twitch chat! Saying both yes and no. Like goddamn Middle-earth elves. Sector 2 might have double shields. Sector 3 is the first. I think that might be it. I think Sector 2 may have some enemies, like the occasional enemy with double shield. In which case, we have missiles for that. So I'm going to go for level 2 shields first. Let me put a point in now. I could run it. If I'm willing to take the power away from the Artemis and one of our engine, I could have level 2 shields going on right now. Assuming I'm not facing someone with missiles, this feels great. If I'm facing someone with missiles, then the 2 levels of shield doesn't help, and I'm going to want more dodging, and I'm going to want the Artemis to be able to take it out right away. Or from O2. We could literally turn off O2 for the duration of a combat. That is true. I think what I might do is just go ahead and, like, hit them harder with missiles the first fight. We'll be quite eager to just drop some extra missiles on things, and then we'll get the extra power bar after the first fight. I don't know. So next sector. Nebula versus Pirate Controlled. I think the Nebula is probably better because it slows down the rebels. Does it screw with our shields, or is that just Ion Storm? Try to play through with you already, Dad. I mean, admittedly, we are playing quite a bit slower here because we're having conversations about it. Was prepared for the Nebula in the sector, so it won't be as effective as a hiding spot. Right. Nebula gives you 50% penalty to Rebel advance. Has risky stuff but less combat, meaning less straight up death. Should we go directly inside the Nebula bits or on the outside? I guess there's going to be enough places to hit inside the Nebula bits itself. Okay, so there are regular sectors that have some Nebula sections in it that slows it down by half, but here, because the entire sector is a Nebula, it only slows it down by, well, by a third, or two-thirds. Okay. I'm going to go straight into the Nebula part. Yeah, to let you explore more points. Nebula events need level 2 piloting. Get that before reactor. Why does it need level 2 piloting? Because level 2 piloting means we can have someone not in the piloting chair, and they will still get some evasion. Is there something else? Alright, unmanned craft, level 1 shields. I really wish it would auto-pause, after you, like, dismiss the dialogue. So, like, I'm losing, you lose, like, a quarter second of action. So our attack plan here is just going to be to beam across here. And I will one-shot a torpedo. So we'll fire a single torpedo at their shield system, which will land before these guys get run across. Oh, level 2 piloting has a blue event option in Nebula. I see. Actually, is this a good one for double shields? Again, I don't know the look of the weapon systems. This is a beam of some kind, right? It's an ion beam. Which is still good for double shield, because it will, like, block off some levels of system. No, not beam, I just mean ion, but... if it's blue, it's ion. I guess it's a little bluish there. Are double shields going to help us, or is it not going to matter? Ion Blaster only takes down one shield blip. It can damage by on your shield and drone pip you. There. Let's just go. Again, we're getting half the chat saying get the extra shield, and the other half saying it doesn't matter. Okay, weapons are down, or their shield system is down. Our halberd beam's about to go, and we are going to take one extra ion hit, which is too bad, but now they ain't got nothing. And then we just have to wait for the extra halberd to fire. And easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well, the iron doesn't even do hull damage. Ah, okay. That's a lot of scrap. So, because we're going through the ion, if we have level 2 piloting, there's a chance we can get an extra positive event. So that seems like a decent idea. Drone damage can be super random, can break through level 2 shields if it gets really lucky. Really? Alright, we're going to get this, and then we'll get the extra power after, in case we get the event. Just based on what all person in chat is saying, which might be contrary to what other people in chat are saying. Okay, that still counts. This still counts as being inside the nebula. Cool. We're going to try to hit as many of these sectors as we can. Okay. Oh, with cloaking bullshit. Again, wish I knew the looks. Is there a shortcut to identifying the torpedoes? Because to me this looks like a torpedo launcher because it's a big tube. Is there a hint like the blue versus red? No, these are just... It is. Missile and heavy laser. That's a torpedo. Okay. So to me, the torpedo says, I guess I don't need as many levels of shield because they're going to ignore that shit anyway. We're just going to have to sit here and tank a hit while they're cloaked. It's whiskey and chocolate! Yeah, in fact, they might actually die from this, depending on the timing of things. Mother! At least the repairs can go on while he's cloaked. Alright. That's really annoying. The repairs will happen. These guys not about to jump. I think I'm just going to keep the burst laser... Oh, I can turn on the Artemis. I may want to time this out. You know, I don't think I want to time this out. I think I want this burst laser to go off the second it possibly can to try to keep these weapons offline. And yeah, its torpedo is down, so that's going to help a lot. I'll have the Artemis ready to go. I'm not going to switch the Artemis beam right now, or the halberd beam right now. The halberd, or the burst laser may be sufficient here. Assuming we can hit him before he cloaks. Or we'll just miss a whole goddamn much. There we go. He's nearly dead, and he currently can't hit me. And boosting shields wouldn't matter here, because the torpedo ignores it, and then the one level of shield is enough to stop this thing. Yeah, we'll be able to finish him off with just the burst laser. Alright, we're going to need to hit another couple of times, but at least this thing is continuing to stay off. I could fire another missile, but I think I want to save it. The halberd beam would be nice, but I think we're in a good... as long as it's not running, we should just have this guy pinned down here. The misses are making it a little annoying and slow. If I could run the burst and the halberd, I would. Now, this might be annoying because he might repair while he's cloaked. Nope, we're good. And as long as we hit one more time, we're going to be okay here. There it is. It was annoying, but we did, like, cripple him pretty quickly, so... in the end, we were fine. How come we weren't full on oxygen? Did we get a crack somewhere? Maybe there was a crack in the engine room. So, if I get another level of power, I think we're going to be very comfortable running our shields now. There you go. Level 2 shields are online. We may just use the halberd beam right now, which should work. Mostly we're gonna be worried about missiles. And yeah, I know like evasion is super sick good. Super sick good. Yeah, the cameras are offline all the time because of the nebula stuff. Nebulas screw with their sensors. I think I'll go here and then come back over this way. And it's true, we can turn off the O2 to activate the Artemis in fights where we feel needed. So we get random intruders. We don't know where they are. We don't have the door upgrades or anything. It'd be nice if we could fight in the medical... Oh, shit, there's a lot of them. Okay, well... We'll turn on the med bay. Can we actually fit in the med bay? If these guys are here? Yes? Okay. So I'm going to fight these guys in the med bay while we're being healed. And then if we start losing, I'm going to run to the opposite end of the ship and just open all the other doors. Although they're in the door room, so that might not work. Medbay is powered. We are healing while we're fighting. You can see our health bars, they keep going up. These guys are probably like, oh, this is the worst fight ever. I don't think this attack will do any hull damage, so I think effectively this is a freebie, although I don't think we get any rewards from doing this. Oh. He's like, no, I want to fight in medbay. I'm like, okay, fine. Focus the healer. Done. Everyone's healed. Turn off medbay. Did miss some whiskey and chocolate. Yes, plainclothes hills from a few minutes ago. Thank you very much. What does the door system and breach missiles have in common? They both want to break on through to the other side! You know, years ago I watched the Doors movie. Does it hold up? Is it good? I liked it at the time. But I wonder if it was like, was it actually any good? Should watch it again. I wonder if it's on any streaming services. And Fang, thank you very much as well. Hey, Aquil, hope you and Ascent are doing well. Anyway, back to outrunning the speed of light. Can't go faster than the speed of light, but luckily what we did is we changed the speed of light. I can't remember if the Futurama quote is, but scientists or physicists changed the speed of light in the year 2230 or something. I think everything's fixed and everyone's healed. We can just go back to position. Val Kilmer's Jim Morrison. That sounds right. So doors are fixed. We can repower the halberd beam so it's ready to go in the next fight. Alright, time to yump. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna go to this distress beacon. And then I can still jump to here, which is an undiscovered system. How come we have the distress markers now? They weren't there before, were they? Now, this system is not a nebula system. Which means it's not going to slow down. They were there before? Boo. Not right from the start. They must have been revealed at some point. I must have just missed them on the last jump. I don't think they were there like at the start of things. Not when we first came in. Before the last jump. Okay. Oh, when we passed the distress beacon, it revealed them. That's what it was. All right, cool. Hail them to offer assistance. I think I was too focused on jumping into the nebula. I was ignoring the non-nebula ones.
It's whiskey and
Shields are down, won't last long. We can try to shield their ship with ours, or don't risk our ship. I mean, we've got to try to help, right? Alright, succeed in preventing them from being entirely destroyed. Ship took a number of hits. Yeah, only 1 damage. And well, that's a lot of scrap and fuel. That was definitely worth. The fire is a little crappy. We could blow out the oxygen, but... No, I guess I'll go ahead and just blow the oxygen out for this one. Because we probably would have been able to fight this fire without dying. Hopefully it doesn't spread too much. Did we take hull damage from this? Shit. Didn't realize fire could cause hull damage. Maybe I wouldn't have done it this way. Crap. 1 damage when any system fully breaks. Oh, when it went fully red. Ooh. Would have happened anyway. Yeah, maybe it would have. Maybe I could have pulled the auction and went to fight fires, and then just tried to remove them in time. But that seemed like a pretty dangerous game to play. We can't repair the hull ourselves, but we can repair them at certain stations and things. So I might want to bank some money, although I'm tempted to get an extra power thing so that we can run the Artemis as well as the halberd beam. Oh, turning off the O2 would have drained... Would that have drained the oxygen from this room faster? Oh, probably, you're right. And then, yeah, if you can open all the internal doors and it'll balance out the oxygen a little bit faster. I don't think it'll change the overall oxygen percentage any faster for the refill. Energy versus repair. I think we put in the energy. I think overall it might save us more hit points. And yeah, we might get some repairs for free, that's true. But yeah, let's get this going. So now I'm going to pop in here, because this is unexplored. Weapons 5 would be nice, but if we take a hit, we still have the halberd beam. Black market weapons trader spins you a tail dangerous nebula before pushing his wares. Well, I don't have enough money, so I'm not going to do that. We should just attack him. Let's just attack him. And I think I'll use a single Artemis Blast to the shield, just to try to maximize damage. Tense. Since they couldn't get my missile hit before he fired off his shots. There we go. Shields are good and down. Halberd. Powering up that... Yeah, it's not going to be able to escape because it's about to get destroyed by our halberd beam. Maybe I didn't even need the missile there. I was hitting 4 systems, which means theoretically I would do 7 damage, assuming it actually brought the shields down a pip. We don't know how many bars he's got in the shield system. It's possible it wouldn't have knocked away any shield pips, in which case I would have only done 4 damage and not killed in 1 volley. Right? So anyway, I started blasting, exactly. So okay, the next weapon pit is 50. So we're just going to save now. I don't think I'm going to get another rank in anything right now, although it would be nice to get a whole bunch of engine for more dodging. I think we're just going to jump as is. Throw it here now. I think it gives us the most options. Yeah, so without the missile, I wouldn't have killed it in one go. The question is more, if I would have needed 2 volleys from the beam, but would it have, would I have taken any hull damage? Because if I wouldn't have taken hull damage, then it wasn't worth using the missile, but I think I would have, so I think the missile is worth it. I'm going to chase these guys. Oh, got away? Alright. Well, that was boring. Going here gives me the most movement options. We'll attack the pirate. What is the deal with this shield? It works differently. Is it like ablative? Like I have to go through this first before knocking it down? This part, it's temp HP that won't reload. So, how does this interact with my halberd beam? Does the halberd beam, is it completely, like, stopped by this bullshit? Is it super effective against this bullshit? The beam hurts it. So the beam's going to be fine. Or the beam just does flat 2 damage. So to me it feels like I should maybe just open with Artemis plus Burst. If I open with Artemis plus Burst Laser and then switch to the halberd. No missile? Oh, the missile's no good against it. Super Shield blocks missiles. It does 2 damage. Would it knock it down by 2? Beam will do 4 damage to it. Twitch chat. You guys are being so inconsistent. I mean, but oh, the beam's gonna do 2 damage. Oh no, the beam's gonna do 4. I mean, 2 damage per room, but theoretically I can hit like 3 rooms. I can hit 3 rooms. Or 3 might be the most I can do. Oh, there we go. I can do 4 rooms this way. Or it always does. It'll just do 2 rooms worth of damage. Period. No matter what I target with the beam. It does between 2 and 20 damage. So that's really good. Does sound like the burst laser does the most because it'll do 3 damage. Although the halberd might do 4, but So let's assume the halberd does 4. The burst laser will do 3. The burst laser does fire a lot faster. Can't dodge the halberd. There's a good point. And I don't think it matters what we target for this first one. So let's do this because let's see how much it does. We're sort of targeting 4 rooms. We'll see what it does. And then for the second volley, we'll be ready to drop an Artemis on the regular shield system or something like that. Do you have a maximum power here? Yeah, turn off the O2. I will have 1 extra power, but I don't have the capacity in the weapon system. I need 50 scrap to upgrade the weapon system to be able to take more. You don't think the enemy ship can even damage me? Well, that would be really good news then. We need to upgrade the weapon system 1 more time to get to level 5, then we can do halberd and burst. Or have halberd and Artemis, and then an extra power to spare. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be fine. Unless these guys suddenly start to run away. Okay, so it did do 4 damage. And in 2 chunks of 2. So it looks like it just does count it as 2 rooms for the purpose of the beam damage. So we can just sit here and, like, chat. Oh, that's interesting. And on the second beam round, it knocked out the Zoltan shield and still did room damage. They're offering me 12 scrap, 5 fuel, 4 missiles. I think we say yes to this offer. We should get more scrap if we just blow them up, but I think this is worth it. You can farm them from indefinite XP if you want. Oh, that's interesting. Or we starve them out. It feels a little cheesy to just tank this. Doesn't it always switch missiles and drones between surrender and destroy? Yeah, I'm not going to do the exploit because that seems silly. And yeah, then they might start to run. I'm just going to accept this. It's going to be fine. Got whiskey and chocolate. Who dat? Hey, Mazor, thank you very much. It's first time here. Oh, wondering if you can tell me what your favorite building? What is your favorite building? My favorite building? I like the Gherkin in London? I don't know. I like the Petra. Is it a building? Or is it, you know, an elaborate cave carving? Oh, there's a store here. Well, we should still have time. They're still going to move slower. Okay, I'm going to go here. And then we can decide if we want to jump here, then the store. Because we can go here, store, exit. And we can definitely make that. I suspect we can go here, then the store, then exit. It's like the whole, is a hot dog a sandwich? By the way, I'm strongly of the opinion the hot dog is a sandwich. Because the thing is a submarine sandwich a sandwich? Well, yeah. And a sub is, you know, a bread sort of split and stuff is wedged inside. A hot dog is just a variant of a submarine sandwich. The question is more like, that's not how we use it, right? Like, is a hamburger a sandwich? Well, yes, definitively. But when you say, I'm going to have a sandwich, most people aren't going to assume that a hamburger is one of the things you're potentially going to prepare for yourself. Is a taco a sandwich? I would say no, because it's not bread. Right? A taco is, I would say, would be a variant of a wrap, which is sort of sandwich adjacent, but it's not like leavened bread, and that might be the difference in that situation. Advanced automated ship station. Of course we'll attack them. Why would we not attack these guys? Why would I be given the choice to attack or not attack something? Why would I ever take not attack? Alright. They got drones and shit. They've got level 1 shields. So, we can do this. Oop, just barely. It's like a 1 pixel. I probably could have changed my initial click. I might do the thing where I do a single shot against the shields, but I don't think we need to. This is going to beam me. That's a beam. We've got level 2 shields. I'm not sure this guy can damage me. So I think we don't have to expend any resources whatsoever. I still kind of like the idea of taking out their weapons just in case there's some weird-ass timing. The alternative, though, is I could just hit the shields and the engine and they can't run away. If this is a burst laser, I think it might be, right? Oh no, just a single shot. Oh, see, weird ass. Oh, this thing fires fast. I am happy that we're gonna hit the drones and shit here. And I'm not gonna use my missile. I don't think we're gonna need to, because now I don't think we're at any risk anymore. If it says they're gonna start running, well, they're not gonna be able to start running if their cockpit's out of commission. So there you go, easy peasy. Yeah, this thing can triple attack. And this was like you need full knowledge of everything, and you need to like have memorized the art for it, or have like a little wiki page where you like. Go down the list. Oh, that's the one. What does this one do? Okay. Not a very exciting fight, but there we go. Alright, we're going to investigate the station now. Oh, there we go, and we salvaged some extra stuff. Okay! Well, we're starting to get enough money where we could afford something like really good at the store that we're coming up on, right? We are coming up on a store, so it might be good to save a bunch of money for that. On the other hand, we have some very obvious upgrades. Like Weapon 5, extra energy, even another tick and shield would protect it. I think we have to save it for the store, though. Because ideally, I think buying a new crewmate might hiring a totally voluntarily employee, was probably the single best thing we could pick up right now. Or cloaking. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, yeah, they're definitely moving slow. In fact, we might even be able to do like greed mode and grab some stuff over here. If we go here, then the store, that might be a possibility. In any case, we're definitely going to go here. Lasers generally have 1 light per shot they fire. That's good information. Extract elements from nebula seems to be public shipyard and rest stop here as well. Oh, it's a random extra store. Well, we can't afford any of those. A scrap recovery arm. It's early and... I didn't click on the store. No, I don't think I clicked on the store, did I? Maybe I did. Did I go store? Fucking hell. Just shaky hands. Can't click on the right thing. Okay, scrap recovery arm. I mean, it needs a while before it pays for itself, but I think we need it. I think it's early enough, it's well going to pay for itself. And let's bring ourselves up to like 20 hull. We've got like crazy amounts of fuel. Oh! Oh! I thought it was this system was the store. But it's here, and there's a little tiny arrow pointing to it. I mean, you can clearly see it with the exit, right? Exit pointing, it helps that there's no stars around it. But yeah, I was sure this was the store system. Still, this was fine, because I think the scrap recovery arm is pretty much what we're going to buy regardless. And we had enough money for it. Buying the teleporter, if we had 90, buying the teleporter would have been really tempting. I think we have enough to go here and then bounce back to the fake store system and come back to the exit, or even do something like here to there to... Ooh, no. Because that doesn't connect to the store. So it's going to be here to here to the exit. Or I suppose no, it has to be that. Either way. Yeah, here to there, we're going to be fine. That should be plenty of time. I don't think we have the movement to do all this and then loop to the store. I think it's just going to be 1, then 2, then we hit the exit. I keep saying store instead of exit because I'm looking at this star here. I'm thinking it's the store. Yeah. We definitely have enough time for this. And nothing. And yeah, we don't have the crew for the fighting. So I think we're going to get the scrap arm regardless. So it turns out it was okay, but I'm going to have to be very careful if that comes up again. Really? Another empty system? Oh, no. And that's it. God, that was disappointing. Waste of fuel. Wow, that was incredibly boring. Oh, no, oh, I did miss that, Crincy. And Fang. Sorry. Clearly, despite the fact that I'm misreading the store labels, I'm missing some whiskey and chocolates. Oh, no, I did get Fang. Yes. I saw you, outrunning the speed of light. And Crincy, have you seen you plan on playing Biomutant when it comes out at the end of the month? Game looks amused. I can't remember. Biomutant, was that another sort of XCOM-ish one? I can't remember what Biomutant was. It does look very cool. I have no particular plans at this time, but we'll see. So, we've got NG Homeworlds and Civilian Sector. There's like unlocks and stuff you can get from here. NG's cool, everyone loves the NG. And then we can go into another nebula, but then we go into hostile sectors. But I mean, either way, we end up pretty much the same. NG then nebula. Alright, sounds good to me. Civ is boring. Then someone else immediately says, civilian sector is better. Better future sector potential. Oh, Twitch chat. It'd be great if we could pick up an NG or two for our crew. Well, I guess we'll start here. Come across a pirate, hot pursuit of an unidentified ship, quickly receive a transmission pirate, stay out of this fight, make it worth your while. Okay, that's actually pretty good for not taking any damage in any way whatsoever. Yeah, and as I say, it seems like they have a lot of guns. People saying 2. Alright, we'll go with 2. We still have level 2 shields. So these are repeating guns. Is that like with the extra little tickies over here? And maybe a heavier one? So they're gonna have a lot of pew-pew laser, but they only have level 1 shields. Burst laser 2s. That is going to be a lot of pew-pew. What I think happens... I know this won't hit shields first. But it will hit 4 things, and it'll hit the shields before it hits the engine and the weapons. And I think what we'll do is Well, I was going to say, I'm going to Artemis the guns, but they're going to fire first anyway. Technically, I think the Artemis fires a little faster than Burst Laser 2, but with the travel time, I think they're going to get their full volley off. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to one-shot the missile on the shield so that this beam does maximum damage. On the other hand, that won't completely take out their guns. But it'll cripple them. I think that's going to be fine. So yeah, one shot of the missile here, swoopy beam across this way. And then we're going to tank a whole bunch of stuff. Well, the missile on the weapons won't fire for... We may have wanted to do critical damage to their weapon system, but I don't know. No, now we're going to murder your face. That's a lot of missiles. This beam is going to kill him no matter what. Doesn't matter where it hits. Go, Halberd, go! We did take a little bit of damage. 41 scrap's quite a lot of scrap. You were too late. Hull breach deprived the crew of oxygen. Oh no! I'm so sad that these people died and left me another 32 scrap. Worth. Okay, now if we can get Missile 5, and I agree, if we can have burst lasers and the halberd beam running at the same time with weapons 5, that is some sexy times. So we're going to upgrade the weapon control. Now, we could run these if we disable oxygen. But I think what I do is I just get another power. Oh yeah, and the scrap arm gave us more. I think I get another power bar, and then I don't have to worry about doing shenanigans with oxygen. And then we run these. No, I know. I actually really enjoy the high engine meta for dodge a lot, but I think given the weapons we rolled here, this is going to be very good. I think now we're going to have to like pump the shit out of the engines before we get obliterated by someone with missiles, but I think for now we're okay. I guess we'll still like work on the stuff in the back here. Nothing's been revealed. No distress signals yet. That's possibly the scariest Sector 2 ship on easy mode. Well, we're not in easy mode. We're in normal mode. Zoltan Research Facility. They say they're researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. Ask if your crew has time to undergo a few scans. Sure? Crew commonly lines up with Zoltans to take their readings. After a short time, the process is done. Contact you. Thank you for your participation in the study. Accept these small cakes made of stiff dough as well as some scraps. Lembus cake. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump the engines here, and then maybe we'll toggle off the O2 for the engine boost. There's a store over here. We have no money, so and that's okay. I was pretty okay. I really want another crew member, but I'm really okay with these upgrades. Let's start pushing forward away from the rebels. Distress call from an NG. We'll respond to the call. Mantis ship assaulting an NG space station. Prepare for a fight. It's just weird. So when the dialogue box is up, it says paused, but if you hit space while it's up, the background changes slightly and you go into real pause mode because it otherwise unpauses with the dialogue box. A little counterintuitive, but it's fine. They do have level 2 shields. So yeah, I think what we do here is we do toggle on the Artemis. We one-time fire the Artemis at the shield system to damage it, and then we sweep the halberd beam probably like this to damage the shields further, hit their weapon system, and also if you can hit their cockpit a bunch, that's okay. I mean, engine or cockpit results in the same thing. They can't dodge, right? And yeah, we'll boost our own engines. I think that's a missile system that's coming out, plus they got a couple other weapons. Who needs to breathe anyway? Not us. Oh, you're right. I can probably hit the empty room. Just to do extra hull damage. Thank you. Good call. That's a lot of guns. I love the scale of the guns compared to the size of the ships. It's so ridiculous. Oh. Oh, now I can power the O2 because I'm not using the burst laser. Okay, missile away. Okay, we haven't taken any real damage yet, which is good. Did our missile miss? Oh, did I not fucking fire it? A laser hit your missile in flight. Wait, what? It hit the other missile. What? I mean, they don't have a they don't have a point defense drone. Very low chance of happening. I don't think I've ever seen that. Hey, Jamrod. Heard it can be cold in place. Take the small whiskey contribution to warm you in long journeys. Nice. Okay. We're just gonna wait a tiny bit. Okay, I'm gonna Artemis now. Yeah, the burst 2. The thing is, with level 2 shield, the burst 2 is gonna have a bit of a hard time, but we'll see. There we go. That was a little sooner than it needed to be, but hopefully they don't have crew there right this second. They have entered. O2 systems are down. That's probably okay for a scooch. Actually, I should switch the burst laser now. Oh, there we go. Alright, fix the O2, please. Fix the cameras. Contact the NG. Hey! Staff! Yes, yes, yes! Thank you. Now, the NGs, I'm trying to remember, do they have a boost to repair? Repair speed is doubled. We'll need a name for you. I'm going to put you in shields. Well, here, why don't you help repair? So we're going to go here, go here. Instead of Borman, you're going to be... Night Shadows! Welcome to the ship. Sorry, we don't have any bunks. Maybe that's what these empty rooms are for. Save. Good stuff. And power and O2. Do I want to get more power now? Or do I want to save in case we find another shop? Because we're actually pretty good right now. Yeah, and hull repairs. I think we might just save for a sec. Alright, everyone's fully healthy. Oxygen's back. I can't... I might be able to hit that store, actually. I think yeah, I can. I can probably go here, then store, and then warp over here. Oh, hey, there's a store right over here. Do I go there now, or do I hit another side spot first? There's a risk we might die. What could possibly go wrong? We're gonna go here first, then we'll go to the store. It'll be fine. Small rebel carrying distance, you lay low and try to blend in with the other traffic. However, it's surprising to see a rebel military ship alone deep in NG space. Oh, that's it? Okay. Well, that was a waste of a jump. Alright, now I'm definitely going to the store. And this is the store system, not this one, it's this one. Okay. Little tiny ass arrow. Cloaking's too expensive. Oh yeah, we can't afford any of these. We could get another crew member. Huh. I mean, we're gonna fix the ship. We could still get a crew member. I don't know if we really need another one right now. Or we could just upgrade more systems. Yeah, I don't think we need more crew members. I think what we're going to do is... let me throw another couple, and then we're going to save for... the doors? Should we upgrade the doors now? Or level 2 healing. I think we need to get level 2 doors. It's really important. We'll get this, then maybe the reactor, and then we can look at more healing. I think that might be it. I think it might be doors, then power, then healing. What is a pike beam? Cut across an airship, assuming there's no shield to stop it. Oh, I think it's like really... It's a much longer thing. It only does 1 damage. And it does get negated by shields. Longer, less damage beam. So if we can get the shields down completely, the pike beam is going to be amazing. Otherwise, I'm not sure... Although we can just keep stacking it. So we can use either the burst laser or the Artemis to help knock down the shields, and then we can just turn on the pike beam at that point. There's probably going to be some sales that happen, because I don't think it's going to scale infinitely, but I think it's... In which case, it's a bunch of scrap, which is fine. I think the plan might be sort of this, that. Or I can go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is probably better. I think this will give us an extra system if I come down here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra systems and our 6 jump to the exit. We'll certainly have time. Depending on how it reveals, we might be able to do this and then here and back, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think this is going to give us the most jumps, more than going north. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The problem is we may not have time for that many. Yeah, I mean, north. Whatever. I mean, we need a word. Up doesn't make any sense either, so... I don't think... I suspect 6 jumps is probably as much as I'm going to be able to manage out of this, so... I think I'll just do this southern route. Alright. Thank you for giving me some free stuff. I'm gonna need a power bar now. Which does mean I can just keep the engines on. Because I can't... Like, yeah. I'm happy with this. Whew. Zoltan. Hey, it's the same event! Are we getting a different outcome this time? Nope, same thing. We got some scrap. Excellent. Well, that's quite nice. It doesn't matter which one of these 2 I do first. This one has a slightly higher chance of being covered by the Rebel fleet. NG space stations. Oh! Okay, just... Alright. Exciting. Alright, a bunch of scrap and a system repair drone. Now, we don't have a drone control hub, so we can't do anything with it right now, but... Right? That's how that works. Yeah, a bunch of free stuff. Okay, well, we clearly have to jump here now. If there was one extra system here, it'd be perfect, because I think we could probably do this, then the exit, but... There's not another system, so we have to jump here. Oh, there you go. NG crew member can contact the civilian NG ships. I'm so happy we got one of these crew members, because the blue text is always good, right? I'm pretty sure. Or at least much higher chance of being good, and it's based on you having a thing. Since comm units, you offer your help. Summary ship's mission. The respond our goals have analogous elements, however, not all available for disclosure. Discretion is necessary. Offer your help. Quest marker in the next sector. Alright. Ah! I can't do this. Well... No, I'm betting this is going to be... Because it'll travel to here. No, this one's going to be encompassed. I don't think I can go to distress and then come back. Nope. So we have to go to the exit. Oh, it's so close! Oh! Beacon meeting place. I mean, we don't need another crewman, but it's still very helpful. I don't know. Better get weapons up? I think so. I think, like, 4 is sort of your critical number. I would like another staff, but I think we have to be ready to upgrade some more systems. Maybe the drone controller. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say no. Makes me a little sad. Oh, this is a rock-controlled hostile sector, or a slug-controlled nebula. Well, we're gonna go to nebula. Nebulas are cool. We have a point indoors. Do we want to put the points in the cameras? This will let us see the enemy interior without having someone in the doors room. I don't know. I think we put the power bar. I think the thing was maybe the medibay, because then it becomes pretty god tier with the way that you can tank things, but engine 4, yeah, maybe engine 4, because then we can still suck the power out of oxygen and get that for some more dodge. Wait for the drone controller? Save for drones. I mean, we have, yeah, I mean, we have a drone already, and hopefully we can get some other useful ones. We don't need to put any more power. No, we're good on power right now. So maybe we save. I mean, the engine stuff is good. We'd want to do... Well, I could do this and divert from oxygen, and then we probably still want to prioritize another power bar relatively soon. I'm not really excited about the system repair drone, but drones in general are pretty fun. Slug event can break O2 if not upgraded. Oh, interesting. Engine increases range? Oh, for jumps, really? It increases the FTL speed. Does it actually increase range? I don't know. I think we put in an engine. I think it's quite good. Yeah, no, it doesn't increase range. I think we put it in the engines. The dodge is just really, really, really helpful. And yeah, we'll probably sell the drone. I think I'm gonna do this. We will want more engine stuff, but the weapons are so, like, upgrading engines more is really rough. The only thing we'd want to do is spend scrap on a good weapon to put in. Or we could start working up to tier 3 shields, that is true. I think I'm gonna put one more into engines. Get a little bit more base dodge. Because it protects you against missiles, you know? I didn't realize we had a store right away. Okay, well, first we're going to go to this quest before it gets eaten up. So, Rebel Base, the engine told you about, appears abandoned except for 1 scout ships. Okay, they're going to try to jump right away. Well... I think the thing is, with level 2 shields, I think the burst laser is... Well, no, I guess it's fine. Because I think what we do is we burst laser this, and then what we do is we halberd beam... there's no way to get, like... I guess we halberd beam across like that. And we do want to delay the burst laser until right before the halberd beam fires. And this will hit the engine, and then we're just gonna move it. So what we're gonna babysit these. Don't worry about it. I mean, I was gonna say I'm gonna keep the halberd beam on auto fire, but the burst laser, or other way around, I don't know. I'm not going to. I don't want the burst laser to fire right away, regardless. Whether or not we use auto fire doesn't really matter right this second. I'm gonna be doing a lot of manuals ones one way or another. So we just want to let them charge, and then we're going to delay the burst laser until the halberd beam is ready to fire. I don't like sitting here in silence. That's a lot of guns pointing at us. Oof. Oh! Thank you. O2 for engines. Okay, so the burst laser's ready. We got hit in the auction. That's fine. Okay, burst laser, one-time shot here. And you do have a little travel time. The halberd, I think, is instant, so we have to wait until this actually hits. It doesn't even have to disable the shield system, it really just has to knock out the shield tips themselves. Perfect. Oh, there we go. Man information on stolen technology. This is the quest. So that's what you're after. Too bad you followed the wrong ship. The envoy that passed through here was a fake to trick fools like you. Let us go. Why would we let him go? Ever. I can't think of any reason we'd want to let him go. Karma? Fuck that. These rebels all have to die. No, wait! Alright, so he's still FTL charging. We gotta take out either pilot or the engine to keep that going. Ow. Yeah, I could repair. I mean, we've got the auction turned off anyway, but we'll go ahead and start the repairs. The next halberd is going to destroy these guys because their hull is so low. So I'll just do it again where we target the shields here. You can go now, I think. Mostly we're just trying to take down this one shield pip, and that'll destroy the ship. Let him escape means no more missiles. That's true. On the other hand, we wouldn't have gotten all this scrap. Power up the oxygen, so we don't actually die. At what point do you start losing hit points from running out of oxygen? Does it have to go all the way down to 0? Or is it below 50%? Because we haven't lost any right now. And there is a threshold. O2 is back on. Oh, I guess you must just be lagged or something. And yeah, so apparently there is an event that can happen in the slug system that requires that you have a level 2 O2 thing. So, not really excited about getting auction to level 2. Although it will give us a buffer against attack. But I guess to meta against the event? Sure? Again, we have a shop pretty close by, though. So, it's possible chat steered me wrong. Now, we want to make sure we get to this quest before we lose out on stuff. I don't think I'm going to go here. I think I'm going to go here, which has the advantage of being within a nebula as well. We're going to need some fuel soon. Maybe. Oh, hey! Hey! Is this the event? The slugs here use a tactic you hope you never see. They use remote hacking satellites to sabotage your oxygen production system and then charge fire weapons. You're going to suffocate. Improved oxygen. Try to squeeze some extra power to the system. Boom. Thankfully, your improved subsystem is able to counter their hacking, enough to keep the life support barely functional. That should keep you alive at least. Okay. Well, okay, if they're specifically going to use fire weapons that consume our oxygen, I may not want to drop this yet. I don't know. Maybe, it depends on what they were using. Maybe we can still just dodge this shit. I think plan is still going to be burst fire into halberd beam. And it matters a little less what we actually burst fire, because mostly it's just going to impact the shields. Speaking of shields, though, they're ion beaming me. Firebomb. Does it teleport onto me? Is that what the firebomb does? Does it teleport the bomb onto me? Ah. Prevent empty room to avoid fire hurting stuff. Right, okay. So, like, we could do something like this here. At least. I mean, I guess I could do all these, because there's no one sitting in them. It can miss, but ignores shields. Okay, so it's like a missile. I hope that wasn't too early. That may have been too early. I don't know. I think it's okay. I think I need to do this. Hit their shields and hit their weapons. I think that's about to detonate some fire over here, but all the oxygen's already out of these rooms, right? I have some excess power because of their ion bullshit. I think I'll burst the weapon system down after that. Vent med? Doors. So vent all these is what you're saying. In case there's more fire that shows up over there. They might not get a second firebomb off, but I guess there's no reason not to. Shields have been ioned a bunch. I guess I can run this just to get our oxygen back in the rooms that are currently powered. That seems like an okay idea. Yeah, I think at this point I'm just gonna like repeat fire over here. Just auto fire. Because burst laser. Yeah, no, let's just hit over here. That's gonna be okay. I just want to keep their weapons offline at this point. Maybe I will hold back on the halberd until the next burst laser comes up. I think I want the O2 right now. We don't need shields too. Their ion, I don't think, can break through 1 pip of shields here. And we've got these extra 2 things just to soak the ion effect. That's annoying. I think I want to fight the fire in this room. But I guess I could have left and just vented this whole area. I guess I don't need to man the engines. Okay, next shot kills him regardless. Just fire at earliest convenience. Did it not? Oh, because the shields came out too quick? There it goes. Thank you. Okay, I don't think we've got... so there's still a fire and shields. Leave that vented. Close everything else. I think that could have been better. I was not prepared for this. I think at a certain point, even at 002, you can tank the health hit from lack of air if you're in a powered med room. I think there's something like that. Second power to O2 to recharge that faster. Tell people go back to wherever they were. Initiate repairs. Do you need level 2 medbay to tank the 0 oxygen? I think you do. I think level 1 isn't quite enough, but I think level 2 is. And you can med through a vacuum in this game. Level 1 goes even, level 2 heals on top. Okay. So level 2, I guess, is the thing where you can actually, like, fight people in a room with no oxygen and come out on top of that whole thing. Is there another shop that we can see? Well, I could go to the store now. 70 is not enough to necessarily get the God tier systems, but we could get some fuel. We can repair a little bit of hull as well, which might be a good idea. I mean, there's still some system updates I would like to do, but we can sell some stuff as well. I think we go to the shop now, Or, hold on, I can go here, then here to the quest. Okay, this first. We should still be fine. Although it might be a little tight to swing from here all the way down to the exit. We are in a nebula. Maybe I'll ignore this one. Maybe I'll go here to have a little bit more before the store. Then here, the quest. Oh, that is super tight. Should we try this one or not? Should be fine. Let's just try it. Could possibly go wrong. And it's an empty system. What a goddamn waste. Alright, so we got various crew members, including we could pick up a Mantis. Anti-Biobeam. Oh yeah, it does no damage, but kills organic crewmates. Heavy Laser 2, so it's 2 shots that do 2 damage each. Just twin halberds. We don't have a good drone, but we could pick up a drone control. The repair arm. Yeah, well, we're going to sell some stuff. I mean, I think the pike beam is going to get sold for sure. We might sell the repair drone as well. Let's go droneless. Yeah, but the halberds... Oh, no, the halberds don't actually decrease shields, right? No, they don't, yeah. So, what if we ended up running... Heavy laser plus halberd? It does need 3 power, so we need 6... We need level 6 weapons. I mean, I guess... The thing is, the damage doesn't matter for the shields, right? Each shield pip negates an entire attack. Even if this did like 100 damage, it would just remove 1 level of shield, right? Heavy laser is worse than BL2. That's what I'm thinking. Burst is better for taking down shields. So we want more shots. So this heavy laser would not be an improvement for us. Okay, I'm selling the pike. No, I gotta drag it over here. We're gonna sell this. And yeah, we do. I do think we need to buy some fuel. BL2 plus 2 halberds. Yeah, but, I mean, we're a long way away from being able to do something like that. So I don't think that's a viable use of our income right now. I am wondering about selling the Artemis. There might... If we run into a Shield 3 dude right now, we're going to need the Artemis. What skill does he have? Oh, he does have the repair faster thing already. They both do. You only have 3 fuel. I'm gonna buy his 3 fuel. I can't sell the drone parts. You can't sell drone parts or missiles. I'm gonna keep the scrap recovery arm. Yeah, can you double up on them? And is that better than the repair arm? Do not get repair. Why is the repair arm bad? Why? I mean, you know, people always make these blanket statements, whether it's do it or don't do it. I realize, like, we lose some scrap. It doesn't say how much it repairs. Because you need scrap. You get less scrap. I know it gives you less scrap, but... So, hull repair... I guess it's 3 scrap per... So it's not worth it as long as you regularly get some repair. 50 scrap is 25 hull? It's way more. Okay, so it's just not efficient. And, oh right, and we have to pay the 50. That's true. I don't think I'm going to get a second scrap recovery arm. Shield charge booster, is it worth it in any way? So charge booster is decent. Yeah, if the scrap recovery, or if these things were free, then it might be worthwhile. But spending the 50 and then, yeah. Save for cloaking. Cloaking would be fun. Mantis to fight intruders. I think we might just save. Shields and cloak. Yeah, the teleporter shit is, like, cool, but I don't enjoy that gameplay. That's what it comes down to. I know it is, like, super OP. You send, like, your death squad over to the other side, especially if you compare it with, like, targeting certain key systems or, like, using bioweapons and stuff, but I don't enjoy that gameplay. I think we're just going to save the money to maybe level up some of our things. Yeah, we can't afford closing now. Maybe we will later, although I think we're going to do some system upgrades. I think we're going to start working towards Shield 3, which we can't quite afford right now. I think we're going to start working towards Shield 3. What I might do is put 1 pip in shields right now, just to soak a point of damage. I think I'll do that. And then what we'll do is we'll try to get to Shield 3, and then it'll probably be a fair bit of dodge after that. Okay. Let me do this just to have a buffer so we don't lose our Shield 2 right now. So we don't strictly need 3 right now, but we don't want to lose 2. I don't think I'm going to go here. I'm gonna trim the trip by 1 step just to give us a little bit more time, because I'm worried about crossing from the quest to here. Heavily damaged Federation ships hiding in the nebula. Before you have time to make contact, they fade into nebula. Let's try to follow them. While searching, you stumble upon a rebel ship Federation loyalists are likely hiding from. Ah, they have level 3 shields. Okay. So I think we have to use the Artemis... Maybe what we do right now is we just use some Artemis and Burst Laser. This is gonna be rough, actually. Do we Artemis and Burst Laser, or just Artemis target the shields? No, I think the opening volley has to be Artemis plus Burst. And then next round might be Artemis plus Halberd. Can they hurt me? That's a great question. Perhaps they can't. Is this point defense round? Never mind then. So hopefully none of the burst lasers miss. And we'll just knock down the shields to 0, and then we'll do a nice swoop across here. Burst laser go. Five-room swoop. Okay, so one of the hits missed, so we only took down 2 pips of the shield, but that was still good. I think we'll do this exactly the same. Yeah, luckily their actual offense is a little on the weaker side. Same plan again, burst laser to knock down the shields. And then... trying to power its FTL. Oh, yeah, it's about to die. This is not worth it for their... So I'm going to not accept their surrender. I'm going to kill them for extra scrap. Because they're going to die from the rest of the swoopy beam. So we got a lot more scrap. Okay. Clean. Very clean. Let's get our oxygen back on. Yeah, I'm not going to do the infinite XP glitch on the basis that it seems dull. I think getting level 3 shields right now is still going to be quite good. Again, we're well on the road to missiles, but we've got some decent engine upgrades. I think it's going to benefit us greatly. Or we could upgrade this so we could have the Artemis and the Burst. Let's do the quest first. So people said sometimes the quest turns into a store. So let's do the quest first. Get the oxygen up faster. Come on. Chop, chop. Wow, that makes a big difference. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yump. Enter combat. Everyone hold your breath. Arrive at the rebel base. Angie told you about it. Fears abandoned except for one scout ship. Perhaps you could extract information from him. Okay. Level 3 shields again. So I think same plan as last time. Oh, wait. I mean, if it's literally the same plan as last time, it's this. They do have a drone controller. I don't know what drone it is. Power up the engines to stop. Looks... Okay, so they have a point defense drone and a combat drone and some weapons. No missiles, though. So yeah, it's going to be the burst laser halberd because the missiles aren't going to be any good. The offensive drones could be a little bit of a pain here, depending on the exact firing algorithm they decide to use. Kill the O2, bring up the engines. I think it's safe. The only question is how quickly they're going to run away. The halberd beam will hit this. I still think the burst laser, we might target the shields. I think we have to target the shields with the burst laser. I mean, most of the burst laser is just going to impact the shields and probably do nothing to the ship itself. Boom, boom, boom. And then we do... Oops. Start a little lower. There we go. Like that. Demand information. Alright, pass through here. Quest marker, next sector. My god, this just keeps going. And then I'm going to let them go? Really? Prepare an FTL message containing the coordinates to send to the NG and get ready to jump. Alright, well, that's the thing. Recharge the oxygen before we jump. There is another store. I could go here first. I hate that I can't tell if that's linked. I guess... Okay, it is linked. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I could skip this one and just go 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a nebula. I think we can do 5. I did play Loop Hero on a stream a while ago. I think we can go 5. I think we can go south first, yeah. Ah. God damn it! Every time we decide to risk the extra jump, it just turns out to be empty. Every damn time! Oh, these are drones. Hull laser. 3 shots per charge. Needs 3 power. So it does bonus damage to empty rooms. Check the free drone in the drone control system. Huh? Wait, the drone controller comes with the drone? Oh! An anti-missile drone. Seems like a good investment? Like, instantly. Yeah, best one, and then ignore it. Because then, theoretically, we could no longer worry about upgrading our engines. If I'm ever buying drone control, it's only with defense. So yeah, we do this. This protects us against missiles, and then we shield up like crazy to protect against beams. Mark 1s are better than Mark 2s. Wait, what? Why? Because of power or scrap usage or something? I don't know what the power requirements are. I mean, does it need 2? Because they only target missiles. Whereas what, the Mark IIs also target the extra ship and then sometimes have a cooldown? Oh, Mark II shoot bullets too. Oh, I see. Which we don't care about. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna get this. So, it feels like, at this point, we're either getting this or Cloak. We don't know if we'll see Cloak again. And this at least, like, frees things up pretty well. Boom, done. I'm going to... I think we have to buy some fuel. Fuel's good. I mean, we're gonna have to we're gonna need more fuel before the end of the run, but maybe we'll be fine for now. I'm not gonna do a full repair. I'll get like a couple more hull points, maybe. You know what? I'm gonna go up to 15 fuel. Done. So currently, we have enough drone control that we can run this drone. We would have to remove power from something else. If we find ourselves facing a missile ship, we could, like, take power away from our weapons, of course the O2. We could even take power away from our engines if it turns out that we don't need the dodge the same way, right? Exactly. We're gonna get Shields 3, but yeah, not quite as quickly. But I think this is still a good purchase. I mean, my face isn't in the way of much, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, I only have to turn this on if we're facing missiles. Cameras don't work during in a nebula. Actually, you know, this does move quite slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. But with the swoop, we might actually have 5 jumps before the exit is covered. I mean, I can definitely go 1, 2, 3. I think I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We might be able to do a 5, but this will be slightly safer. I think 4 is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all linked properly. I think 5 is too much. It moves by stars, does it? I just assumed it moved a fixed distance based on, like, the distance here. Yeah, if there's, like, if it's gonna eat this one, then this one, then this one, then this or something, it's... I was gonna say, it's by distance. It must be. But I think we're gonna be fine. Okay. Alright, Slug transport ship is stationed near the beacon with a military escort ship. They message you. We've been waiting for a customer for ages. Care to see our wares? Okay. But I have no money. Need to explain some ground rules transaction. Dangerous times, yes? First, we accept no trades, coupons, or refunds. Purchases are final. Do you understand? Okay. We hold no liability for products damaged post-sale. We offer no insurance or consumer services. Is that a problem? Okay. I mean, I have no money to buy anything, so I should just tell him to fuck off, but I'm kind of curious. It's a stall/trap. If I kept going, it would be a trap until an attack, which might be fine, but... just starting to get weird and annoying. Maybe he was stalling for a rebel ship to arrive. Yes, very sus. Surprised to find a ship without slug marking stranded all the way out here. Move in to provide assistance. When you see the pirate insignia in the hull, you quickly reconsider. I mean, we're going to attack. He's only got level 2 shields. This is fine. Looks like he does have missiles, right? Drone time. Oops. Nope, stay powered. And we'll just give you the 1-2. Release the drones! Now, is the drone guaranteed to shoot down? I think it's is it a chance, or is it guaranteed until it's on cooldown? Okay, we got that one. Oh, my weapon's are ready. It doesn't really matter so much what I target. With the halberd... Okay, that'll do. So, yeah, let me do this. I think I want scraps. Have I done 5 rooms? Well, I guess I could have done more rooms, you're right. But I don't think I could do 5... What? I don't know. It's about RNG and more positioning. Sometimes the anti-missile shot is too far away to intercept the missile. Ah! Oh shit, it must be on fire! Haha! Well, you're dead. I don't think I can do 5 and hit the guns. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. Oh, pilot level up. That's really nice. Give me lots of scrap, baby. Ah, okay, definitely worth the extra attacks. Let's turn the oxygen back on. Now, it doesn't. This won't actually fire the drone until I click this button in combat, right? In any case, what I think we'll do is we'll deactivate this just to make sure nothing weird happens. As I don't have a drone recovery arm. Okay, I guess I can leave it here. Oh, are we level 2 on our pilot? Oh ho ho. What's my evasion at? Oh wait, I don't have much in the way of engines right now, so it's not that high. Yeah, the drone parts over here one time. So we still have defense drone available to us, but it costs us a drone part. It's like a missile. But this is actually quite a few drone parts, because we don't need it every combat. Yeah, buying power is probably what we do now. Yeah, I agree. Now, we are actually past stream time. So, I think what we're going to do is put a cut in here, because we're obviously not... I mean, unless we die in the next fight, we're not going to be finishing this in the next few minutes, because we're taking our time here. Wednesday will probably still be CK3. So maybe next Monday we continue this. And then the Monday after that we do Motorsport Manager. I think that's going to be that. You can power it down during combat if you get rid of the missile threats. Oh, that's true. We can transfer the power away from this into something else. That is a good idea. So yeah, we're going to wrap this up here. Hoi 4 coming in time. So I try not to have... My rule of thumb was actually only one grand strategy game at the time. But right now we're actually running 2 because of CK3 and Stellaris. So Hearts of Iron and Europa, neither one of them will probably make an appearance until CK3 and or Stellaris are completed. So we'll see when that happens. I know that Europa is kind of in a rough shape right now with the Leviathan patch, so it's kind of good that we weren't jumping into that right away. So the next thing might be Hoi before Europa. It'll depend on the patch levels and things like that. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, right now we're a little bit full up on Grand Strategy, so we're going to hold off on that. But anyway, I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday, which will almost certainly be Crusader Kings 3. A Kiss for Luck should be streaming right now. She might be doing some more Stardew Valley. She is doing more Stardew Valley, which, I mean, I played ages ago. My God, that game has changed a lot. Let's give her a raid, give her some love, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, everyone!